Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel and to our community. Today I have another big fragrance haul to share with you guys. I know you love these haul videos. They're very popular. So today I have about, I think, 11 perfumes or maybe 12. I actually bought niche, designer, high-end, affordable, all that. I try to do a mix of everything. So if you guys want to see what I bought and what my thoughts are on them, please keep watching. Before I share the 12 perfumes that I bought, I wanted to share with you guys 2 perfumes that were sent to me. These are 2 perfumes from Dossier. They're actually a French brand that is that sources ingredients from the French Riviera town Grasse and creates perfumes inspired by high-end designer, borderline luxury perfumes. They're high-quality ingredients, and they say on their website that they believe that designer high-end perfumes should be accessible to everyone. The designer fragrances tend to have a huge markup, you know, like you're essentially paying for the brand name. I want to actually compare the perfume inspired by Tom Ford Lost Cherry first. This is how they arrived in these boxes. They are very minimalistic, nice, very neat. Inside you get a card with all the fragrance notes and a little thank you note and how it works and all that stuff, how the fragrance was inspired by the particular perfume that it's inspired by. And it actually comes with a sample size of the same fragrance in here, right here. So it's the sample size of the same fragrance. They actually have a risk-free system where you can order 5 cents. It comes with the actual perfume and a little sample size inside each perfume. So you can actually use the sample to test it out without, you know, using the bottle. And then you can test all 5 fragrances, decide which ones you like. You can keep the ones you like, and you can send back the ones you don't like. You just send the ones you don't like within 30 days of receiving them, and then you get your money back for the ones that you didn't like. So I'm going to try the one inspired by Tom Ford Lost Cherry first. So here it is, you guys. It says right here, iconic scents, designer quality, no markups. And then here is the inspired by fragrance. This one is Oriental Cherry, inspired by Tom Ford Lost Cherry. And then, like I said, it comes with the little sample right here. So you can try it out and decide if you like it. And if you like it, you keep it, and you get a little travel sample to keep with you. And you send back the ones you don't like. So I think that's a pretty nice and efficient way. Let me spray the Oriental Cherry first. Again, this is inspired by Tom Ford Lost Cherry. This is good. This is good. Hold that thought. Now I'm gonna spray Tom Ford Lost Cherry on this other strip. So this is the Oriental Cherry. This is the Tom Ford Lost Cherry. Okay, now I'm gonna smell this one again. Okay guys, I gotta say, they smell quite similar. This one smells very similar to Tom Ford Lost Cherry, but I will say there is a slight difference too. The Tom Ford one is a little bit more, I would say, slightly more refined and a little bit more boozy. It's like more of a boozy cherry in the Tom Ford. This is too, but not as much as the Tom Ford. But the scent overall, quite similar. Very impressive. And the other thing I want to share with you guys is actually, I mean, Tom Ford Lost Cherry is a very long-lasting fragrance on my clothes and skin. I tested the Dossier Oriental Cherry for longevity, sillage, projection, and all of that. I gotta say, it's quite nice. This lasted on my clothes for over 8 hours. And on my skin, it lasted quite a bit. I mean, I would say like 6 hours, close to 6 hours. And that's about quite similar to the original, but the original lasts longer. But this one is quite impressive with the longevity. That really impressed me. It was on my clothes for a very long time, well over 8 hours. So guys, these are both 50 ml bottles, and the Dossier one is $49 and this one is $205. So that's quite a difference in price. So you're getting something quite similar to Tom Ford Lost Cherry for 1/4 of the price. There are differences, you know, nothing's gonna compare to Tom Ford Lost Cherry, but this one smells quite similar. And it does last a good long time. So the next one they sent me was right here. This is the fragrance inspired by Le Labo Rose 31. This one is Floral Rose, they call it. Again, this has that same card inside with the fragrance notes. And again, this also comes with the fragrance and the little sample in here. 50 ml bottle again. I remember in my mind what Rose 31 smells like. I've got my nose on it several times. So I've again tried this perfume also already. So I already know how I feel about this. So let me spray this. Oh, you guys. I remember Rose 31. This is very, very, very close to it. This one lasted quite a long time as well. I would say a little over 8 hours on my clothes and on my skin a little less. And it smells exactly almost like Le Labo Rose 31. I think this one is a little bit softer than the original because in the original you get a lot of those woody notes in the base. You get the guaiac wood, agar wood, you know, that's oud in the base. This one doesn't have oud. Instead, this one has incense, which I think make this a little bit softer than the original Rose 31 Le Labo. So the Floral Rose is $39, whereas the original Le Labo Rose 31 is I think 83 something dollars. So it's less than half the price for this one. And they smell quite similar. The lasting power is quite decent, and again you can test, and if you don't like it you can just always send it back. I also have a discount code for you guys if you want to get any of the Dossier perfumes. Again, this is just a discount code for you guys. I don't make any money out of it. So it's Cleo 10. You can get 10% off of any Dossier perfume purchase with that discount code if you're interested. I will list and link all the information down in the description box for you. Let's move on to the 12 perfumes that I bought. She's my beauty, she's my baby. I've talked to you guys about her many times on my channel. It's in my top 10 for life list. It's none other than Prada La Femme. Eau de Parfum right here. I ran out of my bottle. I've shown you guys I actually have the Intense version upstairs, and I had this version. I ran out, so I wanted to get another bottle. So I thought I'd share with you guys. This is her. I love this bottle design, you guys. I gotta say it's quite classy. This cap kind of reminds me of the Rouge caps, and I love the simplistic and quite different bottle design, and it makes the juice look really awesome. This is, you can tell it's a yellow floral. Look at that juice. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh god, I love this perfume so much. Oh, you guys, she is beautiful. This is one of the most amazing white yellow floral that there is in the market. You guys know my love affair with Frangipani. I love Frangipani, the floral note. Gorgeous yellow floral. It can go either way. It's white yellow floral note. I am a huge fan of it. I'm gonna spray this just so oh, you guys, I just love this perfume. The Intense version is obviously more intense, but I love her, the original, I think a little bit more, only because it's just so much more, it's so much more airy and ethereal than the Intense version. Don't get me wrong, I love that one too. Oh, so beautiful. It's such a classy, gorgeous scent, and it'll be great for like a vacation. If you ever go on a tropical Mediterranean, any type of vacation where there's more sun, great perfume. This is definitely a daytime wear perfume. It's amazing for spring and summer. I feel like a goddess when I wear this perfume. I feel like a light ethereal goddess. So I'm not going to go over all the notes, you guys, but I know this has Frangipani, Ylang Ylang, which I love. There's tuberose, there's iris. The tuberose gives it that sort of slightly creamy, bubblegummy smell, and then the iris adds that like powdery touch to it. It's one of the most beautiful yellow florals ever. It's one of my favorite Frangipani fragrances, Prada La Femme. Next, I have a very popular fragrance. I don't know why it took me so long to get my hands on this, but I do not regret it one bit, you guys. It is none other than Burberry Her. And yes, this is the one that everyone says is kind of a dupe for Baccarat Rouge 540. I kind of see it, but I kind of don't see it. You know, it is, yes, slightly has that resemblance, but I don't think it's a very close dupe for Baccarat Rouge 540 or the X-Straight version. This has like a lot of like fruity notes in the opening especially, which differentiates, sets it apart from Baccarat Rouge. But yes, the DNA is there for sure, but this is much sweeter, much fruitier. So gorgeous, very feminine, really gorgeous perfume, you guys. If you want to smell pretty, get this. This smells super yummy, super feminine, super pretty. This is not the Intense version. I don't know if Intense is just an intense version of this or if it's got different fragrance notes. If you have the Intense version, let me know down in the description box if the Intense version is actually different or just an intense version of this. This is a very sweet, fruity, powdery, slightly woody, musky scent. I know in the opening it has like a ton of fruit notes, like there's strawberry, raspberry, I think, blackberry, cherry, blackcurrant, and then there's like citrus like mandarin orange and lemon, maybe something like that. And then you also have like violet and jasmine, I think, in the middle. Then, you know, you get like all the base notes like vanilla, vetiver, musk, patchouli, oak moss, cashmere, and a bunch of base notes. Very nice base actually. I would say a gorgeous dry down. Burberry Her. Next, I have something I just got for nostalgia. Like when I was young, this fragrance was very popular and I, for some reason, never got my hands on it. And then finally I wanted to try it out because people talk about this a lot. Even to this day, this is quite old, but still in style, honestly. This is Gucci Rush by Gucci. I actually love the packaging. I love red, you guys. Red's my favorite color. So it's kind of like a sleeve here. I'm going to take it out of his sleeve. The only thing I don't love is this bottle design. This is plastic. It's quite clunky. It's kind of a silly bottle design. That's like the one thing I don't enjoy about this. Let me spray this. I sprayed this when it first arrived, but I don't really remember it quite. Oh, yes. This is a very, how can I put, kind of like a party scent, a very fashionable, fashionista type of, you know, scent. I think of someone who works for a, you know, some kind of fashion label when I smell this fragrance. It's very, still to this day, kind of edgy. It's a very floral, fruity, aromatic, patchouli, white floral, earthy, woody, vanilla, soft, spicy, kind of sweet scent. There's peach, gardenia, and freesia. There's damask rose, which is quite nice. There's jasmine, and I think a little bit touch of the spiciness from coriander. And then you get vanilla, patchouli, and vetiver in the base. Vetiver gives it that sort of earthy quality to this. It's quite an edgy perfume, you guys. Just the blend of all the notes are quite nice in here. Really like it. I just don't like the bottle. Gucci Rush by Gucci. Next, I have a very high-end niche perfume. This is Van Cleef and Arpels Orchidee Vanille. So this one is quite talked about here on YouTube. I have heard so many people talk about this. I've been meaning to get this fragrance for a long time, so this is what the bottle looks like inside. This is a gorgeous, 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 gorgeous vanilla scent, you guys. I love this. I sprayed this when it arrived and I was like, oh, I'm in heaven. Such a beautiful vanilla. This, you guys, is a delicious, gorgeous vanilla. This, in the true sense, you guys, is a vanilla fragrance. It's one of my pet peeves when people talk about their vanilla fragrances and, you know, a lot of the times they just talk about fragrances that have a vanilla note. and it's not even the dominant accord in the perfume. So that's a little bit of a pet peeve for me. And now this one, dominant vanilla accord in here, this is a vanilla fragrance. So like I said, the main dominant accord is vanilla. It's a huge dose of vanilla, and it's a gorgeous vanilla. It's floral, it's powdery, and there's a little bit of a chocolate accord that's in there, well blended. It's almondy, it's a little warm spicy, it's a little fruity. It's delicious, you guys. So there's a huge dose of vanilla. Like I said, there's a dark chocolate note in here. There's vanilla orchid, that's why it's Orchidee Vanille. There's tonka bean, that's intensifying that vanilla smell even more. There's bitter almond, there's violet, there's musk, there's like that fruitiness from the lychee. There's Bulgarian rose and cedar. Gorgeous perfume, you guys. Orchidee Vanille by Van Cleef and Arpels. Next, I got a Montale and a Mancera. So which one do I talk about first? So probably the Mancera. So I heard a lot of people talk about this, and I heard it's a very sexy fragrance. It leaves a very intoxicating good trail. I've heard so many people talk about the sillage of this perfume. It's supposed to be very, very good. So this is Mancera Instant Crush, and I am glad I got it. I already sprayed this when it arrived. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous scent. Mancera fragrances, you know, they tend to have that sort of synthetic vibe to them, but at the same time, they can be very, very strong. And by the way, how gorgeous is this bottle? So here's the bottle. It's like a golden ombre. So it's gold is up here, and then as you go down, it's like clear. Usually like the Mancera bottles have like a twist cap. This one is actually a magnetized cap, which I thought was really nice. I like it better than the twist cap ones I have. By the way, I'm not gonna spray this perfume, you guys, because like I said, Mancera fragrances tend to be super, super, super strong. I can smell it very much. Mancera Instant Crush. This is gorgeous, you guys. This is a very vanilla, ambery, woody, powdery, citrus musky, leather and earthy perfume. There's a slight hint of leather in here, but it's very subtle. So this actually has saffron in the opening, you guys. There's Sicilian mandarin, Sicilian bergamot. There's saffron in the opening. There's ginger. There's Indonesian patchouli. There's Egyptian jasmine, Moroccan rose. There's Madagascar vanilla in the base, which is really nice. There's white musk, oak moss, and sandalwood. Sandalwood gives it that gorgeous touch in the end. This is a very like sexy perfume, you guys. I mean, that's really what comes to my mind. And the lasting power of this is out of this world. You can put it on, you can shower, and you will still smell like it. It is like the longevity is past 10 hours, past 14 hours. Honestly, you guys, after showering, you will still smell like this. These Mancera perfumes, they are potent, you guys. And then projection and sillage, don't need to even talk about it. You can only imagine. Mancera Instant Crush. Next, I have a Montale, and I really wanted to get this. This is not a very talked about Montale, but I really wanted to get this because I love cherry fragrances, you guys, like cherry note. I love it. I mean, I love my Tom Ford Lost Cherry, but nothing comes near that. Like nothing will ever compare to that one. This is Montale Intense Cherry, and this one has a I think a sour cherry note. It comes in that same pouch that all the Montales come in. This is what the bottle looks like. This is the 100 ml bottle. So I'm going to spray this one. Guys, this is a very beautiful, pretty cherry. I really love it. It's very feminine, very sort of sexy cherry fragrance. The dominant accord, of course, is cherry. Vanilla, powdery, woody, musky, white floral, rose, nutty, citrus fragrance. So like I said, in the top you get the sour cherry note and bergamot. They're really beautiful together. And then there's jasmine and rose in the middle. Some of my favorite notes in the base, sandalwood, vanilla, and musk. So gorgeous. I am so glad I got this, and I don't know why people don't talk about this. So you heard it about this here first, Montale Intense Cherry. Next, I got a very expensive one that I already did a dedicated video for this. I will link it up here. This is Tom Ford Tubereuse Nue. I have a full review of it. I will link it up here and down in the description box. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this fragrance because I already, like I said, did a review of this, and this is what she looks like. There it is. I'm going to remind myself how she smells. I mean, I can smell it over here, you guys, but I'm still going to spray it. Guys, this is a very unique tuberose scent. I talked about this in depth in my dedicated review. Please go there to hear it all. But I will just say that this is a very unique tuberose. It's not your average tuberose. It's quite edgy, but I had a lot more thoughts about this. I mean, just go see that video. It's a very kind of rough around the edge tuberose. Has a little bit of that, you know, the bubblegum smell from the tuberose with a little bit of like a hairspray vibe, but it's like a very, don't picture that in your head, but it's more complex than I can explain in a couple of minutes. Check my video out if you want to see the full review. This has timid pepper, tuberose, musk, and a bunch of other notes in it. Yeah, check my video out if you want to see the full review of this. This one's quite expensive. It's $350, you guys. It's Tom Ford's latest fragrance release, Tom Ford Tubereuse Nue. Next, I have for you a very exciting one. It's the latest fragrance release by Kilian. It is the Love Don't Be Shy Extreme. Yes, they did the extreme of the Love Don't Be Shy. There she is. She's gorgeous, you guys. And I did a full review of this. I will link it up here and down in the description box. And I also in that video compared it to the Love Don't Be Shy, the original right here. So if you guys want to see that video, please check that out. I'm not going to take much time on this fragrance. I'm not going to spray this one, you guys. You can smell it over here. Just like the original, you guys, this has neroli, orange blossom, and marshmallow, and then there's that added rose in here. So it's the same, those main dominant accords with added rose accord in here, which is so gorgeous if you ask me. Like the marriage between those three dominant ones, neroli, orange blossom, marshmallow, with that gourmand twist, with that gorgeous Bulgarian rose that's added in here. It smells amazing. I did an in-depth review of these two, comparing them. If you want to check that out, please do. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but I will tell you right now, yes, they smell similar but not the same, if that makes sense. And this one is a really gorgeous, if you love rose scents, this one is everything the Love Don't Be Shy, the original, was, only with that added rose, which gives it a beautiful twist. Yeah, if you want to see more about this, please check out that video. I went into great detail about the differences between the two and the similarities. Yeah, it will be helpful to you guys. Kilian Love Don't Be Shy Extreme. Next, I have a very popular celebrity fragrance. I actually have a couple of celebrity fragrances here. It's Fleur by Rihanna. Did I tell you guys I blind bought all of these fragrances? So yeah, I got this one in a smaller size because, like I said, I blind bought all of them and I wasn't sure. I hadn't gotten my nose on it first. So this is something that's very popular. I heard so many people talk about this. This one is apparently really popular in Europe too. So let me spray this. This one is actually quite an interesting, yeah, pretty nice fruity floral fragrance. It's a very fruity, sweet, vanilla, coconut, patchouli, powdery, musky, woody, slightly lactonic amber fragrance. It's got all the really gorgeous accords in here that makes for a good perfume. I believe it has a very fruity opening, you know, with like berries, plum, and like peach and stuff, and in the middle you get some florals like hibiscus. Hibiscus is a very tropical floral, and it has coconut. There's tuberose and violet, I believe. I think you get vanilla, patchouli, white musk, and amber in the base. This is a nice summer scent. It's a sexy fruity floral. Reb'L by Rihanna. Next, I have something from one of my favorite musky fragrance houses. This one is Narciso Rouge by Narciso. Every time I buy a Narciso fragrance, I don't regret it. So this one is, again, a gorgeous musky scent. But this one is very like sophisticated, and the musk in this is not very like in your face kind of musk. If you are like not sure about musk and you want to like explore musk fragrances that, you know, has that edge, but you don't want like a strong musk, this is the one for you. In my opinion, this is one of the best Narciso fragrances. I love Narciso by Narciso, the white one as well. It's a very rose, sweet, iris, powdery, vanilla, musky, woody, aromatic, earthy, violet scent. It's gorgeous. Like it has a very powdery opening with the iris, and then there's rose. That rose and iris together is so beautiful in the opening. In the middle you get a white florals and musk. You get tuberose, orange blossom and musk. In the base you have like gorgeous tonka bean, vanilla, and a bunch of woody notes and vetiver. Narciso, Rouge. Next I have a very fruity, sweet celebrity scent, you guys. This I got for fun actually. I heard people talk about this being quite affordable, but at the same time a gorgeous like tropical fruity sweet scent. This is Miami Glow by Jennifer Lopez, and I actually really wanted to get my hands on this because I don't have a lot of really sweet fruity like tropically scents in my collection, like to go to the beach. And this is like a perfect, by the way, this is the bottle design, which I think is really kind of cute. It has this little like sandals. You know, this would be a perfect fragrance for a beach, you guys. I've sprayed this already. Really reminds me of like a tropically beach outing, you know. I think that's exactly what I'm gonna wear this for. This is especially great for the hot summer months, like super blazing down sun, hot summer months, you know, on the white hot sandy beaches. Like this would be a great fragrance for that. Again, like I said, I don't have a lot of sweet fruity scents in my collection. It's very light and airy and fruity and sweet, and I can picture myself with a pina colada or something on the beach. It's a very sweet tropical coconutty, vanilla, citrus, fruity, powdery, fresh, white floral, musky scent. I'm not usually a big fan of sweet, fruity scents, but this one is really beautiful. It's like very tropically, very affordable. This is Miami Glow by Jennifer Lopez. Last but not least, you guys, I saved the best for the last. This is none other than Gentle Fluidity Gold by Maison Francis Kurkdjian. I have gotten my nose on it. I actually have a decant of this. I wanted to get the big size. I just kept not doing it, and I finally did it. It is just about the most gorgeous. By the way, this is what the packaging is like. So it's like embedded in there, and then there's like this card with all the information. This is so gorgeous. This is such a gorgeous, very sophisticated feminine scent. I can smell it over here, but I'm gonna still spray it. Ah, guys, sophistication to the fullest. Such a sophisticated vanilla gorgeous fragrance this is for women. Very feminine. It's a very beautiful vanilla fragrance, you guys. It's a very vanilla, sweet, powdery, amber, woody, fresh. There's a freshness to this fragrance. There's soft spiciness to this. The spiciness in here is very fresh and soft. It's slightly animalic. It's slightly woody. It's gorgeous. Beautiful. It's a masterpiece, you guys. I know that Maison Francis Kurkdjian is mostly known for Baccarat Rouge, but this one is a piece of art. There's a huge dose of vanilla that makes it very beautiful and like sweet. But there's like an amberiness to it. There's vanilla amber in here. There's juniper berries in here, which is making this so yummy. Such a gorgeous scent. It has like a slightly spiciness from coriander and nutmeg, which are very like, you know, very subtle, soft type of spices. And then there's musk in there for that edge. It's like $225, something like that. It's quite expensive, but a gorgeous fragrance, you guys. Gentle Fluidity Gold by Maison Francis Kurkdjian. So that's it, you guys. That's all the fragrances I hauled this time around. I really had a lot of them to talk to you about. By the way, like I said, the Dossier fragrances, you guys, if you want any of them, All the information is down below in the description box. I think they're pretty nice. Actually, the concept is great. The quality is great. So guys, I'm going to give away Oriental Cherry, the one inspired by Tom Ford Lost Cherry, to one of my subscribers. All you have to do is be subscribed to my channel, obviously, and then give this video a thumbs up and comment down below anything you want to share about the fragrances I showed you today, or any other fragrances or fragrances you want me to review in the future, anything. And then of course also follow me on Instagram. My Instagram handle is right there. I will pick a winner in about a week after I post this video. I am so happy with all my purchases too, you guys, like all the 12 some fragrances that I got. I actually do my research before I buy my fragrances, and I pick the best of the best, whether it's high-end or affordable, luxury, niche, or designer, whatever it is. I always do my research and I always get my hands on the best of the best. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so that you will be notified every time I upload. Please don't forget to comment down below, you guys. I really love to hear from you guys. If you have any thoughts on any of these fragrances, if you have any questions, please ask away and I will reply, and I usually reply to all my comments. Hope you enjoyed this video, you guys. I will see you guys in my next video.